Okay. iShock FleX. Flex just wanted to walk out and get those supplies. That's all he wanted. He wanted those crates. The latency looks good. Speed's good. Got a good speed. He was looking at the map. He has it now, so everything should be going smoothly at this point. I hope it all goes smooth. Smooth and quick. And with no big bad fights or anything. Except for in the game. With everything. No rush 50. Free for all. Big AFK. Best match. Best match. That's what they want. That was just a test. Now for the real thing. The real thing. Infantry against tank. That's his name. That's how you pronounce it. You don't say eh. It's got 4 H's. That's something like that. Not And Flex is Flex. Flex is one of the iShock Discord members. One of the admins there. A higher up. Somebody who calls the shots. Changes the world. He works alongside Legionnaire. That enigmatic member of reality. Of the 0 Hour community. And I don't know the total skill difference between these two players, but that was a little slow to get in the second supply. Both war factories will be up before he even has the second supply done. Interesting. Well, never mind. Supply will be done at the same time as the second war factory. Flex can actually go right up here and try to get a third supply if he wants, or probably not. He probably shouldn't do that in this position. What he needs to do is just get himself some outpost counters. That right there. And then he can just build his propaganda center. And once he has his propaganda center, he just gets one Emperor Overlord with a Gatling turret, and ECMs can just... Then you get a couple of Gats with it. Totally annihilates as many outposts as you want to destroy. Going all the way around the top, Mr. Eh. Going down the bottom, Mr. Eh. Going through the middle, Mr. Eh. Trying to scout things out. Flex has spotted that. I don't really think you need a bunker right here. Maybe, you know. Alright, don't let that happen. Get your gats together. Get everything together. What's going on here? Can't be having that. I hope FleX right now goes for his... Should do it right now. Go for his prop right now. Yeah, go right up there. Harass the supply. Go. He needs to go for a propaganda center right now. Just so he has it. Mr. is going for his prop. Mr. Flex going for that third supply. At this point in time, I would prefer he just go for the propaganda center just so he has it. Propaganda center also means Lotus, which means oils. And base harassment. Good, he went up there, he harassed that. You just start shooting at this now if he wants. Do not go beyond it, and if you see anything, actually he can go right up against it and then crush that if he wanted to, but whatever, he's going to run. Whatever you can do to avoid losses is alright to do. Going for the supply here, that will be spotted. You can just send some tank hunters down, but you can actually just build a bunker right here in the mines. Will destroy the trucks. It's actually a cheap, effective alternative. Then he'll sell this, then you can fill the bunker for defense. Spotted that. Destroyed. He's going for a little bit more defensive than he needs to be as infantry, but whatever. Didn't build the bunker there. That would have been really nice if he did. Flex, still no tech up. And he's floating money. He needs to get his propaganda center, not float 5,000. Is not floating that much really, but not comparatively. But he also isn't doing much around the map. He really should be. Really should have like sent an outpost around one of the sides. He's taking the oils though. That's what he's working on anyway. Flex is going to come right up this side, which is completely undefended, which is why I was kind of like, why is this bunker here and not here? Rather right here. Because you have this and then this right here, good choke point blocker. Going around now this side, but that'll get spotted and stopped. No. A full outpost will destroy a Gatling turret. Lotus is down. He's heading up the side. Need more than that, though. Should stop this dozer building that. There's propaganda. I would like to see 2 Emperor Overlords, and then followed by ECMs and GATs. Now, that's a little risky. Riscamando. What he wants to do is just get everything together. He wants everything together. He wants to get these guys before they're able to fire again. You want to get right up there. Yep. Make sure that all the shots are kept off of your GATs and onto your... Go back. Onto your infantry. Again, over here, you let that get built. Managed to get that oil. He's still collecting here, but Flex is now in the base. Back down here, we see... Looks like Overlord. No, actually, he's just not building anything. That dragon's going to get up there, and that is going to be bad news for Target it. You got to target him. You got to target it. Save that dragon. That dragon's going to do huge damage. Yeah, get that dragon right up there. Destroy the war factory with it. Floating a lot of money, Mr. Flex. Could be on 4 supplies, 4 war factories right now. Danger days. The tank hunters are down. No chain gun upgrade, but whatever. He's going to destroy... Again, chain gun upgrade also helps you against buildings and everything else. Good, he's going to get both. A little bit of damage to the tank hunters, but he's going to get the war factory, and... Yeah, that's... It's not looking too good for... There are the overlords. There they are. Followed up by ECMs, just like I said. Very effective. I wouldn't quite put the command center in the way of my building. Maybe put it right against this one. Another overlord. Nice. Lotus should also have been built to capture the oils, but He can do that next time. Five Gats. Getting a barracks. He has this barracks as well. He should be building infantry out of it. Just send them over here. Yeah, had that bunker been there, he would have been a lot safer from FleX. He would have had to wait for this big attack, which questionable whether he would have been able to stop that. He's got to get this little ECM here, stop that thing from shutting off his poor dragon tank. It's coming around the top, which if it micros very well and it's full, could destroy all of this. It could stop all of it. It's not full, and it's going to get some damage from the firestorm, but it's going to stop the dragon, and it's got to go back because of the tank hunter. It's going to get 1 Gat, 2 Gats. No, 1 Gat. All this is just building up here. It should be up here by now. Coming around down the side. Nice little bit of distraction there, but he's got a lot distracting himself. And this supply is just about mined out. Really, really though. You need to move this army way up here. Or rather just right up here. Get the chain gun upgrade out of this. Please? Please, Mr. FleX? I know semis don't like getting any upgrades, but there comes a time in every young man's life when he's playing 0 Hour that he has to realize that upgrades, though they may be underrated, though they may cost a lot of money, can make a world of difference. Anyway, he's up here on the top side. Look how promoted these are, and the bomber is not going to come in, but the artillery is going to go right there. Almost looks like it's going for the power, but it's not. It's going right there for that dot, which is representative of the war factory. So the war factory will be destroyed. Pop, gone. And then he'll pop that. And then look how promoted these things are. Why, the only thing that can make them better is the chain gun upgrade. Ah, there's the command center for If were to be promoted and managed to mine drop and bomb this army of overlords, you know, it might not, he could get himself into a fairly good comeback position. Other than these devilishly powerful Gatling tanks there. Foo, 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 foo. Pop. Look at that. Get in, get in, get in. Get in the bunker. In the bunker. Okay. Now, at the moment, we're seeing Overlord Army not being used. But maybe FleX. Mr. FleX, please get Lotus and take the oils as well. You really should always go for Lotus every time you're China. And you should always go for oils with Lotus every time you have her. That's probably most of her purpose is for capturing oils. The developers probably really did make Lotus almost entirely to allow China the ability to capture oils easiest out of all the armies, just to give them some kind of buff. That was probably their biggest impetus. Like, really. Man, this first game is going on and on and on and on. Okay. 1, 2, but what I'm waiting for is this. Not this. You don't need this. No. Go for a nuclear missile, get nuclear tank, and nuclear uranium shells armor. The upgrades. Right there. Uranium shells and nuclear tank. Then you don't even need ECMs. You just spam the overlords themselves, and they're just too OP to be stopped. But these good things will be able to do a lot of damage here. He's even sending his outpost down here, which... Whew, this supply also, again, could have been denied. Could have slowed FleX down a little bit, given him a little bit of distraction on his mind. Could still come back if he makes it to 3 stars in 250, 60, 73 XP. He could come right back. The Black Napalm MiGs with MiG armor. Oh, FleX. Oh, that is nice. Except why? You has no chain guns. Yes, amazing first game. That was a good game between these two players. Was a good game. Oh, where the left corner stood where then you couldn't get in. Sad. Boo. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my opponents are playing. Is that so? I wasn't smart enough to build minigunners. Oh, Mr. You'll do fine. I was really anticipating FleX to not be this good at the moment. Mr. FleX. I thought you was noob. Now Mr. FleX is doing so well. So well. Utterly fantastic. Utterly fantastic. Mr. Flexer. Mr. Flex, I'd like to see you flex sometime, but only if you have an 8-pack. If you haven't got an 8-pack, then flexing really doesn't do you any favors on camera. Anyway, Mr. Down here, getting a forward supply and back supply, and he's going to go for a big aggression. And Flex, again, even his infantry is going to be going for dual War Factory, which is a totally viable strategy against tank. If you're infantry, although you need to go dragons or a troop crawler to make up for the fact that you can no longer put any minigunners into your outposts. However, that's not much of a problem. If you actually go dragons at the start and you just send a dragon down both sides all the way around, and then you just go outposts right down the middle on this map against tank, it can be annoying. If that's what he's going to go for, which I think that's what... Nope, first one. I thought he was going to go for it. Because that's what I've... people do that. And it can work, especially against semis, because, they're not paying attention to the sides. But these players, they look pretty evenly matched. Sadly, this dragon is going to get spotted, but perhaps it can counter this, or at least distract it upwards away from the base. Big Flex, who taught you how to play, man? Who in the world taught you how to rush? Look at Flex. Look at that pro level spam. Go, Flex. Look at that micro. He got the trucks. Trucks were moved away. Gatling going around the side. Gatling here. Gatlings don't counter these. It's like quads, everybody. Remember what I always say. Quads don't counter the outpost, Anti-infantry, not anti-vehicle. Yeah. But get that outpost on. Oh no, Flex. You're not supposed to do pro moves like that. Look at that. Gonna have to kick Flex from the tournament. Being too pro. Doing all this pro move stuff. Rush straight down the middle now. Cat's gonna get up here. It's gonna harass that, but an outpost coming out will be able to clean that up. Oh look, the dragon. It's still there. Or is that a new dragon? If it was still there, it should have been waltzing his way over to flame this supply. Then he could have got both supplies harassed. Ooh, nice. Double rundown. Can you use the GAT to get this guy? Pop him off. It only takes one dragon to clean that thing up. And he's even getting MIGs. He's working on MIGs. No harassment happening here. And no harassment happening there. One of the differences is really tried to spread himself out and get himself a little bit more money. FleX, on the other hand, seems to be purely the aggressor. He is only here to rush in and win. He wants quick bashes. Look at this. Look at this. Pro move. Gets back into the outpost. Drives the outpost up through the flames. He's not scared of anything. He goes right on in. Crushes the war factory. Mr. FleX. Wow. You know, you are really an exciting guy. Really something else. Let me tell you, look at all those red crosses. Everybody knows that FleX is a bro. He's one of the team players. He is on all of the Discords, especially the important ones. And look at that. Oh, man. Gets bombed like a governing body. Shoots that Gatling tank right down. He's going to annihilate all this, but there's one thing he can't well counter, and that is this other outpost. He'll crack it. But those suckers, unless you run them over, they're just going to cause you problems. But FleX, he is not reacting. He is too pro. He's, whoa, what is this? MIGs. And the MIGs are going to take these down. However, they don't have black napalm. Without black napalm, you're kind of weak. Once you get black napalm and MIG armor, those guys, they counter outposts like nothing else. Oh no, FleX, look at that. He gets two guys out, not one. He even did the professional move of hunting a dozer by garrisoning a bunker. I mean, this is exciting, let me tell you. You don't see this every day. In fact, you only see it today. Because today we're watching two of the most legendary players. Mr. FleX and Mr. StealthZ, a.k.a. I mean, Mr. Mr. Map. Summer Arena. Why does everybody want Summer Arena? Why does everybody want this? Everybody shouldn't want Summer Arena only. It's not really a friendly map for some play. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but it's not the friendliest map for everybody. Surprise, surprise, Mr. FleX. Maybe this time your professionalism won't be able to carry you. You think about that, Gonna pick a map you don't know. Let's go and see how it goes. Oh man, Toxin versus USA. Is gonna have to prove to us his Tox play by going to the middle, bunkering it up, working on the sides, and working on harassment. Keeping those Humvee numbers low. And keeping these Chinooks off the supplies as much as he can. And perhaps even hunting dozers if he wants to impress me. Remember, if you hunt dozers, you're impressing me. There's nothing I like more than seeing a dozer crushed by a couple of RPG troopers, by a car, by a terrorist, by a plane, by anything. What could be better than destroying your opponent's dozers and rendering them helpless? Do you understand how much harder somebody plays when they have no dozers? You are helping your opponent play objectively better by removing the distraction of dozers. Dozers are not necessary to playing well. They're only necessary to building more buildings. Don't destroy your own dozers. Kids, don't do that. If you hear something like that on stream, please report that person. They're telling lies. They're hurting you. And they're hurting my feelings by lying to the children. Update the score real quick. And we're going to see that first ambulance heading straight up. Man, FleX, where did you learn how to play all these pro moves? He knows that Toxin networks do not fire at ambulances, because we all know the ambulances are immune to toxin spray for some reason, but I know what it is, because they're sealed. Look at that. Oh. But knows. He knows that ambulances are not immune to bullets. That's right. He also knows that if your opponent's not scrap denying, you can get scraps. Yeah, there's the first terror tech. Yeah, and there isn't really much to defend it. These Humvees should be out here. Should be scouting around, trying to figure out where that thing's going to come from, that terror tech. So you can stop it real quick like. That is a technical with something in it, but I don't know if it is the terror tech. The one that's going to end this fight. Heading over now with the worker to the supply. Right here, this worker's going over. FleX could actually be expanding to a third supply and throwing fire bases galore. And down it comes. A technical. This Humvee should be targeting the technical that is coming down the side. And it appears he has. He will successfully get it with that last shot, and that is the terror tech. And they will commit a suicide pack. No oil capture right off the bat. No quick oil capture. FleX still denying himself those extra supplies in favor of the strategy center. No big deal, but I would still like to see you go for the third supply. Actually, he wasn't going for his third supply or even his second supply. He was going for a tunnel. Now he'll go for his second supply, then his third supply. 51 XP, both sides. A technical is 51 XP. I guess. Oh, he destroyed that oil. And an ambulance is 51 XP. No harassment whatsoever. This is the last thing you want to see in a USA versus GLA. You want to harass that USA player like crazy, like a madman, like a person frothing at the mouth with foam running down their chin, wreathing on the floor. You want to see their knuckles bloodied as they smack against the floorboards, trying to stop you from convulsing in their base with terrorists and RPG troopers. You don't want to see them build up a huge army like this of Humvees that are all filled up and all dangerous, all cool looking like that. You don't want to see that. It's like the last thing you want to see. That makes you lose. You get destroyed by an army this big. 5 Humvees, 2 ambulances. If he puts both ambulances in front instead of driving right up to this thing like a big noob, he's got so many inside that it's no danger. Now that he has search and destroy, he can do whatever he wants. Wow, big FleX. Maybe FleX is one of the players that we're going to see win the whole tournament. Who knows? Whoa, where do those bullets come from? Oil on the side. Look at that RPG trooper. He's amazing. He's the Dodge King. Wow, that was an uber bunker. Super bunker. Above normal bunker. Supernatural bunker. Look at that. Whoosh. Yeah, he's got one chance to pop. There's the pop. Will we see the trap? Will we see Terror Tech as a part of that? Will we trap him in a corner? Will we see any V's go down? Please? Please, V's? Now, FleX, don't let him have a chance if you don't have to, but Mr. Doing pretty good here in his defense. Trap the V's. He is going to get a V, but the V's are going to get through here. Sadly, Mr. Needed this supply at the start. He went 1 supply at the start, and I think that was his problem. You could also take this one as an alternative. This one's bigger, though, so you can take that one as well. Going to try to rebuild in the middle. Now, Mr. I believe he's on the low semi-tier. He hasn't been playing for that long. He did really good in the last tournament, though. well, I should say he had unexpected success in the last tournament. This time around, he looks like he got an opponent that's really playing contra his style and is making short work of him due to that factor. It's always nice to see F play, though, and around. He's a really nice guy. Great guy in this Discord. He's the guy with an avatar that is a skeleton man playing a trumpet, not a flute. A trumpet, not a flute. He's playing a trumpet. Because he pointed out that when I was doing the Freight Ready, check that out, brand name, harassing these. When I was doing the live drawing, I said he's the guy with the avatar of a skull playing a flute, which is completely incorrect. It's a trumpet, which I should know better because I play the trumpet. So, you know, what are you going to do? Shot down. Shot down. So many Humvees now. Get back on there. Remember, if it has this little thing, this net, hanging down full of supplies, you send it to the supply center. And if it doesn't, you send it back to the supply, and that's game 3. Game 3 also goes to Flex Wheeler. Flex, flexible Flex. Flex with the 8-pack Flex Man. Flex Star, iShock, Discord, admin, guy, cool, everything. Yes. And now we are going to see the reverse. Yeah. Okay. Now for the reverse. Yes, Mr. the King. Joe Boy the King. My boy the King. I wasn't going to miss out on these matches, my New Yorker homie. But man, I ain't going to miss out on Flex matches. Flex is amazing. He's really something. Let's see here. We have one worker going here, one worker. Flex going for the 2 supply. Ek going for the 2 supply. He's going to be a little bit slower because he went for the barracks right at the bat, but hey, he's going to get it. And that's all that matters. And Flex is going to be a little slow because he's not paying attention. Look at that worker who is also the yellow gold Keller. Supposed to be gold, but we already know, guys. We already know. We know. Yep, we know. Gold, that's gold. What you see right now isn't gold. It's a shade like gold that they produced. It's really not gold. Anyhow, that was a nice rundown by Mr. Stopped that. He can also harass any supply he wants because Flex is going for an insane 3 supply build order because in Flex really wants to flex his big skills, but his big flexing is going to cost him this time around. Mr. Says, I'm not going to put up with your flexing anymore. You're not going to flex on me, you little flexer. I am going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to run all your guys over with my dozer. No matter how gruesome that sounds, running people over with dozers. Let me tell you, I'm going to do it because you are being a jerk. You hear me, Flex? You 4 supply flexing on me, jerk. I'm going to crush you. Look at my first Humvee. It's going to get shot by your tower and destroyed. Run, Run away. Don't go into the tower. Go back. Go back. Please get in there. Anyway, continues to run down these workers, or rather just harass them away from the supply. Mr. Flex is going to get dropped on the next supply now. He's a terrorist headed over there. Got to micro that ambulance. Yay, nay. Yay, nay. Yay, nay. Nay, nay, nay. Mine. Okay. Get right over there. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Oh, actually, you don't have to get this guy. You can miss him. Okay. They're all running away. You can run over all these guys, but don't hit this guy. He's my buddy. He's heading back now. Heading back. They're all heading back. Okay. Let's gonna build up an army, but Flex now has all the money on the map, but he don't have enough workers to take advantage of it. Mr. Flex, you gotta build a more worker. You gotta build more worker to take advantage of it all. Also gotta, if you're going to go for a big eco, you gotta go for a big oil capture as well. You being a big noob, you let me down. You pulling my leg out like you want to play a big eco. But then you play the big eco, but you don't play big eco right. Please play the big eco right. Hello, Mr. Dadush. B. Super Dadush. Dadush. Super Dadush. Super Dadush. Es mi hermano. Es mi man. Es mi amigo. Es muy simpático. En su live streams, Mr. Fill up his home V's. Yes. Tu sei più non passo devo. Okay. What about me? You gonna pick me up? You're just gonna drive by? No. Okay, yeah. Just gonna drive by you, you loser. You stay back and defend. We're gonna go right up into this tunnel. Oh no, look, some RPG troopers. Get back, get back, get back. Run, the Humvee's coming. Run, get back. Louis, get out of my way. Why are you in my way? Stop. Whoa, go back. No. Ah! Do you see what happened? You see what happened? They all died. We went up there and they all died. We can't stop now. We gotta avenge them. Come on. Go, 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 go. It's almost destroyed. Avenge them. We gotta get up and destroy that tunnel. Come on. There ain't nothing more for us to do here. Let's go. Let's go. We even got search and destroy. Come on. Don't retreat. We gotta go now. We gotta do this for Louis, Charlie, Baxter, Briggs, and all the rest. I don't know. Sonny Bano. Let's go. Gotta crunch this side like he's showing the full range to us so we even know how far we can go. Go, 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 go. In other news, he's really building on the other side. Go, 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 go. We got him. We got him. Now let's get behind the lines. Behind enemy lines. Look at that. He's trying to follow us, but he doesn't even understand while Obama's in France. Don't let everybody out of the act. They should help themselves. But what are you going to do about this? Now I'm behind your lines. We're behind the lines. We can destroy everything. Why aren't we firing? Keep on firing. We got to keep firing. We can't stop firing. Fire more. You see more guys coming in, you got to fire more. Like on the other side, he's almost rebuilt. Those are fake too. He's building fakes. Fire more. Blast off. Blast away. Look at that. They don't stand a chance. You see all those workers? They don't even pay attention. Look at that. Down goes another supply. The whole left side now belongs to Mr. Who has search and destroy activated and is going for his command center. He is not going for a third supply nor the middle. But he has a big army back in his base and he's going to be bringing them up eventually. What we see right now is the Humvees, the two that were once three, until Louis, Briggs, Baxter, and the rest, Charlie, they all got destroyed. They were died. They died. And now we're left with just two Humvees. And one ambulance. Nobody knows the guy who drives the ambulance. It's a girl. But we still say guy because we want to be inclusive. You know, you say guys. It's majority men, but there can be girls in there, I guess. He's going toward the buildings. Smacking down the civilian buildings. 1, 2, 3. What will we see? We see 7 Humvees on the right side. And we're going to see it go down just like this. This is how it went down. He drove right up through. No! Down goes that Humvee and there wasn't even a chance. No, he got out. Run! 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 No, you're running the wrong way. You're going to run into a toxin sprayer. Run the other way. Run down here. Get saved. Over here we see the Humvees popping off these technicals one by one. They don't stand a chance against the superior might of the American army. Let's go. There isn't even a palace for the big noob. Look at that. He built them in a line. What do you think this is, Sudoku? Let's go. Send it back. You have a million variety. Woo! Woo! Okay, back. Here we go. Too much excitement in this game is going on right now as we're seeing controlling the forces of the United States of America. Colonel Burton is on the field, and we're seeing him totally collapse the enigmatic reality that is FleX's base. iShock FleX building in a line here, building in a strange pattern here. He's making it truly look like he wants to lose this game by trying to win 3 in a row and then lose the last one. So the gets another game, but we are not going to judge him if he's doing that or if he's just trying to have fun. I prefer people not have fun in tournaments unless they're making it fun for somebody else at their request. You know, I consider it somewhat patronizing to do that. But if that is what they have chosen to do, then they have chosen to give us all an exciting match here, and that's what I am viewing right here is a very exciting match as the ambulance drives straight up. She, along with the guys, as one of the guys, but not a man, you know. Look at it from askew when you talk like it. FleX floating so much money, $12,000, while he's getting utterly crushed by all of these Humvees. Oh no. I missed it. I'm very sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I missed the most important moment. Look at him. Nothing left but a pile of scraps. That tugs at my heartstrings, you know? That's hard to watch. I knew that guy for a long time. I knew him for about 6 minutes out of this whole game. It's hard to watch him go down. Just like that. Just like that, but that's war. That's war. People are going to die. Just like this force here that we're watching. People could die. It's dangerous. It's real. It's not a joke. Down goes the Stinger sight. Oh no, not the guy who's not a guy, but included in guys is the female in a majority group we call guys. Not her. Not her, who is also designated as a guy. No! Down she goes. She made a great guy as part of the group, mostly male dominant, that we called guys. Oh no. We may see more losses here. But down at the base, we see a follow-up group heading up the right as Colonel Burton blasts the left. And we're seeing something that could only be spotted. Oh, no! Look at them one by one. No, 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 no. Look at them. Pitiful, this monster. This terroristic threat to the American army must be destroyed. He must be destroyed. By any means possible. Terrorists, IEDs, buggies, even shooting innocent harmless civilian essentials like that. Pilots. What did the pilot have to do with anything? He's no threat. Oh, get in, get in, get in. Ah, right back in. Here we see Humvee Army cleaning it up on the right. Did Colonel Burton succumb? He did not. He's just not being paid attention to. Put him on the other side so he doesn't get shot by these guys. Back down to the base of... He is going for a supply drop zone instead of these supply files. Move back, move back, move back. Oh no, I can't watch. Okay, it's destroyed. I couldn't watch. He's coming over from the right side now to the left side. Oh, sniped that wicked terrorist. That Jarman Kell. Tariq Towelhead Al Tablecloth was his real name. Poor man. He became a terrorist one day, and that's what happens. Finally blown up the palace. That was Tariq's childhood home. Back when they used to call him Napkin. FleX has thrown down the GG. What a nice cat. Nice cat you are, Mr. FleX. Nice cat. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no, another V. Another V. Hopefully we don't see another V go down, but now we got it up on the left side and we have Colonel Burton there to assist in the distraction of buggies. And what was that? A Spectre gunship? No. No, you're 5 stars. Where's all the powers? Oh, never mind. There it is in the middle, destroying that, and then this destroys the oil and the supply there, and there's just so much going on all at once. Makes it very difficult to pay attention. Look at them, flying away for glory, right off the map. Now he just has to get the rest of his army up here. There's a palace, barracks, and two... Uh-oh. What's this? American Freedom, 1776 to 2020. Making freedom reign. Beautiful. Destroying even the income of poor Mr. FleX. Again, supply drop zone, supplies here, supplies in the middle. Oh, how'd that happen? Oh. Lots of V's down. Where's Colonel Burton? Colonel Burton is the sole true counter to these buggies. These guys can do a lot of work as well. Look at them. They have their cool red tracers. Pop, pop. Supply goes down. A lot of other stuff going down. Snipers are making short work of all the infantry we see on the map. There he found these supplies. Good, good. Even more of an advantage now for Mr. Mr. Oh no, a traitor. That quad cannon is not going to be able to survive very long, nor is this. Arms dealer. The arms dealer will go down as well as his quad cannon here. In spite of the quad cannon's desire to target down the Humvee, the search and destroy allows it to outmaneuver and outrange. However, the Humvee does eventually succumb to buggies. I do believe this one may come down to General's powers. Another Humvee going down. Colonel Burton's still not being used for all he's worth. Rebuilding to try to get what $16,425 are left in the supplies there. Some supplies there. There's still a lot of supplies on this map. There's even an oil on the left side, which can capture. He actually has the advanced training upgrade, which is a very good upgrade. Very underrated. If you don't get that upgrade, you will not get double veterancy speed. Look at this guy running. That looks like a fake beard. They just stuck to his face. Look at that. It's like glued on. Glued on. It's a white guy with a beard glued on. Anyway, yeah. I bet he has hair like Brad Pitt. Anyway, there's the traitorous Humvee heading down the middle. Treacherous guy. Oh, Colonel Burton sprayed away. Didn't stand a chance. There's a supply plane flying over. This one will as well. Palace just manages to refinish. FleX is in a rather secure position still. He's 3 stars, so he does have some powers. One buggy down, but more will come now the palace is out. As for Mr. he has the money to go for his mother of all bombs upgrade, the Moab. Ah, yes. The palace is empty, so he could destroy it. But his buggy is going to do some damage to his Humvee. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There it is, there it is. There's the big shot. Gonna take down the palace there. Take it way down, even though it's getting repaired. But there comes American glory to finish it off for sure. Now the palace is gone again, meaning there's only one buggy and whatever else was queued up in this arms dealer, if any were. Still has some control of the middle. The oil was captured. Yep, there's another buggy queued up. Now is floating some cash. What he really needs to do in this position is get himself a big army of Humvees and Tomahawk missile launchers and just really make a show of his victory. It's another buggy that was queued up. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Ooh, 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 oh, ah! Almost. He gets out, gonna get in this building. He's gonna fire on that till the scaffold goes up. This weak tower will go down. Pop. What was that sound? Ah, he set a bomb on the other one. A timed demo charge. Now we have 4 supply drop zones for Palace being rebuilt for Mr. FleX. 3 buggies coming in against the 2 Humvees. 1 Humvee is down. Ooh, Colonel Burton blows up his big toe. Now he has to walk real slow, holding his stomach for some reason. Maybe he has a hernia. Needs to push that back in and put some duct tape around his waist. If anybody wants a picture of that, never mind. You don't. Anyway, we have the Chinooks now collecting from the middle. Very nice, very nice. FleX giving his opponent an opportunity to get some training action in. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Ah, yes. Mr. Mr. It's really coming back now. We're just going to watch the base of FleX for just a minute here. FleX finally says GG, and that's the end of that. And now the score is 3-1. Mr. Gets his first win. And it is now FleX's map choice as the loser of the match. It is his map choice not out of rules, but out of honor. The most honorable thing you can do is allow your opponent to choose a map if they've lost. I see nothing that could be more honorably done than that right there. Did they go back to the room? No, they did not. They're just having some trouble finding my room after the game. Perhaps they both stayed in. If that's the case, too bad. Ah, yes. GG. GG. Triple G, baby. Oh, yeah. 3-1. 3-1. Map. Tournament Island. Well, that's not in the map pool. And I shall not listen to your cruelty, your joking around, Mr. FleX. Your cruel joking. I didn't expect to live this long. Well, I thought that too. When I was 21, I really thought I've lived so long, seen so much, and figured, you know, I've had it all. Everything I ever wanted. Oh, which map? Let's see here. But then I realized pick more than same 5 maps. There we go, Mr. What? You asking me? You asking me to pick a map? And when I pick Australia, you say no? You say no? No, Australia. No. Pick like a Chinese map. Not Australia. Pick like a Peter Winter parents. No cars here if you want.
Why you don't pick Australia all the time? We don't even have that map. It's a crap map. It's a bad map. I don't like it. No Australia map. Pick a Canyon of the Dead. It's a much better map. I say okay. Okay, I pick a Canyon of the Dead V1. Just for you. You say no? No Canyon of the Dead V1? No? Tournament Ireland? I won't pick it. It's not in the map pool. Not in the map, bro. I can't pick Tournament Island. It's not in the map, bro. Final Crusade? Fine. I give you Final Crusade. These guys. It's so patronizing. Unbelievable.
I can indeed. I can indeed. I definitely can tell them to play Big Aim and MC after their games right here on Final Crusade. Balance your hour V1. This is it. It's your choice. It's in the map pool. It's amazing. Stupendous. And here we
Whoa, I don't have to take a breath for so long.
Okay, Mr. Flex. Mr. Flex. You have super weapons, mate. Up against wait, maybe that's his name. Maybe that's what it is. Whatever it is. He wants to get that drone right there. Just put it on guard mode. Works just as well as laser locking. Got it. Mr. Going for his dual supply. Mr. Flex going for his dual supply. Yes, there's a guy walking down there to get into the building. This here. And on the other side, we see a drop coming up. We see one guy walking over here. We see another barracks going down. Flex is going for another very pro strategy. He's going for only barracks, and I'm being very serious when I say this, guys. It is very professional to go for only barracks in a USA mirror. The big laser lock is about to come upon us right now. 3 missile defenders, 1 ranger. And it is shot down easily. Easy peasy, minus squeezy. And down goes the missile defender as well. Flex. Pick up your game, my friend. Pick up your game. Come on. Do it. Pick it up. Don't be very patronizing like this. If you don't play your best, you're not playing your best. Ah, yes. Mr. 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 Why don't you come out tonight, win us a game? Why are all these rangers coming out of nowhere? Where did all these rangers come from? Where'd 6 rangers come from? 6 plus 3. 7 rangers. Running for our lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Get in the bunker now. Yeah! Now you'll survive. Let's go. We have 8 rangers now. That's 9 Rangers, for those wondering. Round the bottom comes the Humvee, which is going to swing right up around top. Hopefully he gets into this building before these two guys get in and just run him over. He does have guys inside, but it seems he's not paying attention, so he needs to run his dozer way down there and run his Humvee right away. And before flashbangs, before Flex notices that he has flashbangs, pop these guys out, waltz over here, laser lock that Chinook, if at all possible. Take your own oils, if at all possible. If you don't have to, don't. If you do not have to, don't. But if you have to, you do. Because doing is better than don'ting. If everybody knows what I mean. Okay, guys. Any estimations? Any guesstimations? Who thinks right at this moment now that we are going to see a game that is utterly legendary? Something truly beyond the... Okay, I shouldn't say that word. Truly beyond what we're used to seeing. Really, think to ourselves right now what we have seen, what we have witnessed, what we have taken part in, what we have experienced, what we have existed through, what we have lived vicariously through all this time on the stream. Do you see what I see? Do you really see the amazing things we're seeing? Look how the audacity... throwing up the stars and stripes on another man's oil. Ah, there's the capture there. There's the capture there. There's the captures there. There's search and destroy. Flex doesn't have search and destroy, so you know what that means? It means he's going to be outranged, outmaneuvered, outplayed, outsmarted, outwitted, outfantasticated. Out drunk, out eaten. He will be besmirched, bewitched, betrothed, and behooved to winning all in one swift movement here. All in one moment. We'll see so many things happen. Nobody is even going to be able to pay attention to the level of dynamic action we are going to see. One Humvee down. Another shot onto the dead Humvee. The man crawling on his hands and knees. Groveling, the drones do a quick swoof. And the textures look really, really, really bad right here. Who in the world didn't use the smooth tool? Anyway, over here, textures look a little bit better, as you can see. Much better textures. Better tree mapping as well. Destroys a barracks, but down goes a Humvee. Almost. Down goes the ambulance. Up goes this guy, over go these guys, laser lock on there, down goes that Humvee as he gets trapped behind his own drop. And down go 2 more Humvees. Sadness and sorrow will follow us all the days of our lives if we continue to wastefully use our Humvees, if we continue to drive into purposely poor situations. Just horrific situations, situations that we know could never be positive, never have an outcome that was desirable, but we continue to do so. This is sadomasochism. This is so many bad words that I would like to say toward the activity. Again, poor texturing here. Look at this. No. Poor texturing. Why is the road attached to this road on top of it? No. If I may take a moment, I can take a moment and just point out just all the places along this map where the textures just aren't pretty. I mean, that's Specific's job. Like, if you look here, the road, you can actually see that it's, if it was connected just the tiniest bit different, you wouldn't see that little green dot. Many rockets going off, many this, many that. Ah, search and destroy for Flex now. But he will lose his oils. But down in his own base, you see the Rangers coming in to do some captures. Oh no. Humvee gonna go down, but so will this building. Flex spamming 3, 6, 10, 14 Humvees. And if he repairs this one, they will be full Humvees. And he's getting an airfield for Auroras. It's going to be hard. We see another Humvee go down. After that Humvee went down, and the ambulance gets away, as do all of these missile defenders, all 12 of them. Shot down these 2 guys. No oils were captured for Mr. Mr. Flex defends his power plant with everything he's got. He knows that if he doesn't protect his power plant, he will have a delayed building time. And if he has a delayed building time, he can't get his auroras as quick. Flex sends his men back. Just sort of poor choice, because now they all get shot down. But the massive army moves down a little further. Moves up a little. Still moves up a little. Then it stops. It stops for a little bit. He's thinking. Is floating 13,000. Then it moves up a little bit more. The army moves up some more. Dozer repairs the power, and then it stops again. The army has stopped again. It has stopped on a better patch of textures than we see down here with this very abrupt line texture. Sends half the army over here, and Aurora comes out. He's going to load those ones up. They're more empty than these, apparently. Actually, that one's empty, that one's empty, that one's empty. Empty, 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 empty. Empty, 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 empty. Okay, they're all empty, except for these three. No, two, just two. The army of has not built 3 war factories to spam, though. And Big Aurora is coming in. Nearly gets both oils, but they do survive, and that dozer there, when it's finished building the command center, will be able to repair that oil. Down goes the Aurora, but the army is dodging most of it. Mostly dodged. Not entirely dodged. Oh, look, Colonel Burton. Ah, yes, big base of Flex. Mr. Flex, if you are at all playing in a patronizing way, that's really mean. But I must say, the entertainment level has gone up exponentially since you started. My boy the king, my boy, would like to do a dual cast sometime. Oh no! It's the big one. But what he needs to realize is he needs to be able to get his computer up to live streaming. Because then I can go onto his channel and dual cast on him. Down go the oils. Pop, pop, boom. Pop, 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 pop. You don't have no countermeasures, so you get shot down every time. Ha, ha, ha. Every single time. You're gonna lose to my guys. You're gonna lose to my rocket guys. You're never gonna make it through my flies. You're never gonna fly above my skies. Because you don't get no countermeasures, you big darn noob. Why don't you get your countermeasures? Everybody needs countermeasures. Everybody could use them. Nobody really does better without them. So upgrade countermeasures. Down goes the guy. He aimed at this house. This house. Aimed at that house. Whoosh, what was that? That was a built-in countermeasures code. Oh, look. Sneaky Chinook. If I click F9, whoops. Oh, what the heck just happened? Click F9, we can see it very easily. Also, if I click 5 on the numpad. Ah, he gets right on in. And he can now destroy the strategy center. Ah, he can now get hit by auroras too. But he saved one, and one's enough to laser lock. Yes. Here comes that big army, or at least part of it. Here we see an army of 12. That is 11 Humvees and 1 ambulance. And back in the base we see the 7 Humvees and 1 ambulance. Down comes the Humvee army, and they're sort of split up because they would like to take the base out systematically. They have methods for this in the forums, how you can systematically demolish bases. There's a patent pending design. Oh, look. On a base demolisher. There's the Spectre gunship. And we're going to see big damage coming in now. The army moves up, and here we see a lot more Humvees than before. We see 4, 9. Okay, never mind. A lot get destroyed. But we will see success on that side. The A-10 will actually go and destroy this barracks. And we see destroyed, and now the Aurora will do a little bomb. But it will now go down itself. The barracks is destroyed by the A-10. And we see everything shut off. A little bit of damage done to the drones. Take your chance now to have a ranger destroy this drone. For fun, you know? While these nice Humvees try to destroy what's left of the base here. Big floats. Oh, like the drones go up first. I do believe that could have won this game had he spent his money a little bit more wisely and taken all of his oils instead of letting FleX take the top one. He was more aggressive. Down goes the command center. Cold fusion reactor there, and this is about all that's left. He's rebuilding barracks on the left side on FleX's island. But he's still getting chased down by Humvees. FleX. Spinning micro magic there. Losing more buildings in his own main base. Heading down now. Supplies were never fully collected for either player. Aurora comes down, tries to bomb these two Humvees, but the force fire I don't believe was done. If it was done, it was not done efficiently. Here we see every last one of them. All but one is a veteran. All but one is elite. And all but 4 are heroic. Well, 4 are heroic. Down, up. This one has a sniper in it. Has been defeated for the last time. And Mr. FleX comes out on top as our winner tonight. And the final score I will update now. Mr. FleX with an unexpected 4-1 in our best of 7 here for the Semis World Series. And let's get this background changed. Shouldn't be having that particular background. Here we can view this scene. Actually, I don't like that scene, you know. It looks better in a small image size. Let's go to, let me see here. Where's a nice, this? Okay. How about that? Humvees in the dark fighting against RPG troopers and technicals. Well, that's about all. I don't know. Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know if anybody was entertained. I sure hope they weren't entertained by that. By me, anyway. By the games, maybe. Not by me, but... they were a heck of some good games there. Mr. StealthZ, a.k.a. FleX, winning 4-1 against And now he's up against Eamon MC, and I will ask if he can play Eamon now. Well, Mr. Eamon, if you're still around, I will end this stream and pop up the next one. If you can still play against Mr. FleX now, if he agrees to be able to play, that would be ideal. We'll now be having... Oh. Well, Mr. Flex, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Do it, 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 do it. Can you do it now? Mr. Flex Wheeler. Mr. Flexy, Flexy Flex, can you do it now? Anyway, that's the end of this stream. See you next time.